Feature Friday.
The freshest.
It's been a while since we checked out Gigi, and I'm so happy to see that like everything's back to normal and they're doing really well, because we do know like there was a bit of a scare that happened with their channel. And this is something that's been very requested. It's like one of the most popular things they've done lately. It's called I Won Last a Day Without You by the Carpenters.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah.
And yeah, this is The Crew is back. And
The Crew is back.
I press play for like 10 seconds and it goes like this. It goes like skinny.
It's on a vertical setting. I think
It
it
goes like a
eventually.
TikTok.
I think it'll eventually open up. I don't know.
Go on.
Who knows?
It'll eventually expand. Like bread, that's where you put
Yeast.
When there's no getting over that rainbow.
Yes.
When my smallest of dreams won't come true.
Beautiful.
I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you.
No. Let's have a moment for that freaking movement at the end. Those harmonies were mad. Turn up.
The world has to give, but I won't last a day.
Did you hear that chord? In day? Listen to that chord.
Take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day.
You got some seventh and like a fifth, and it's all like
sounds
so
like
layered.
sounds like an accordion.
Yeah.
To give, but I won't last a day.
Ooh, so good. And that's on vocal work.
Turn up. That's how you open up a track, dog.
Oh yes. I love that they have uniforms now. Did you clock
There's
it?
a Triton Studios, is that what it says?
Day after day,
Probably.
I must face a world of strangers where I don't belong.
Nice mixing. Bizarre.
I'm not that strong.
Turn it up.
It's nice to know that there's
Not just trippy. It does sound like back in the day
It
mixing,
does.
doesn't
It
it?
does.
someone I can turn to.
It's like very analog.
Analog, yeah.
You're always there when there's no getting over that rainbow.
Feels like you're back in the 60s.
My smallest dreams.
Even with the dress and shit, it's a bit like yours.
Oh my god! Kinda
I
matching.
can't. And you'll always smile. It's all worthwhile when there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest of dreams won't come true.
Pause. It's her clicking her fingers.
Yeah, it's her.
I was like, how the fuck is the drummer doing that noise?
No,
Well,
it's just clicking.
Oh, I should have been watching. I was trying to catch you with my ear. Like, I wonder how. I was trying to. Maybe he's flipping back and forth.
No, it's her. It's just clicking.
And dude, I forget the name of the drummer. I don't know who it is. If it's Romeo or Jake or John or LA. I'm not too sure. But he holds his stick so tight, like this. Whoa, dude, that's so abnormal.
I think this is beautiful. I don't know anything about percussion, but I think this is gorgeous.
I mean, who the fuck cares? He's a good drummer. Like, he's living the dream. He's playing all the time. He tours with her. I'd imagine when they're all back touring and they does a lot of live gigs. I'm sure he's a good drummer. But that's very peculiar to see someone hold a stick like this.
Oh.
Unless I'm being fooled by my eyes and the angle. But yeah. You could... I don't know. It's just... All my life I've seen it closed like this. Especially when you're opening up on a cymbal like that. Anyways, go on.
That's
Not
cool.
that this is fucking interesting to anyone else. Go on.
No, it's nice. It's nice to pick up on those details. I just adore how she makes everything so perfectly safe, even when they're complicated songs, because you know they can be pop songs, but she makes them sound comfortable, safe, like there is no way of making a mistake here. You know, it's like that illusion, because it's all an illusion. It's not real. It's because she's
What is an
Healing.
illusion? Love.
no, the making a mistake, because she makes it sound so safe. So, and not safe in the wrong aspect of the word.
At ease, effortless.
Yeah, it's just so comfortable that the idea of making a mistake is not even in the same realm of existence, and it all comes from her understanding of the track, and even highlighting the details that the original song has missed, right? So what you're hearing here, it's like an amplified version of the originals with the Gigi De Lana signature singing, which is so cool. It's so different.
She's an interesting case study for a singer that willingly puts themselves in the zone really fast.
Absolutely.
She's a really interesting case study on that, and I think,
I think it has to do a lot with her acting through song. It comes very natural to her, but
I think also she's fucking comfortable.
Well, that's very obvious.
And that's her home. Like, that feels like it's like her place.
Yeah,
I'm sure she can also do this. I mean, we've seen her in the Wish Bus and other performances as well, so I'm sure she can replicate that feeling. But that says something about that, and I think a lot of singers can learn from that idea of performing on a weekly basis. I think she performs like 3 times a week. I don't know how many times she does it now.
Yeah.
I always get notifications. I watch them for a bit, watch like a couple of songs for the live streams. But yeah, there's something to say about that, where if you are to perform often, you know, even in a tough period of time where you can't gig or you can't tour, yeah, maybe you'll develop that sense of settlement and comfort better than everyone else.
Absolutely, and I think it's really clever to put it out there rather than, keeping, rehearsals at closed doors, because this is essentially what's happening here. We're seeing rehearsals, but at a magnitude where there's pressure and there is an expectations to meet, and I think that amplifies the whole element of professionalism as a group, as a band, and also allows the singer in this case to understand that through relaxation a lot more freedom and continuity comes from making any song. Like, you could literally throw any song at her, any genre, and because of the comfort and continuity that she has found, she will be able to deliver. And we've seen it in countless moments, and I think this is it's something that they've managed to build all together. Her comfort and her ease comes from all of them working together.
If I needed someone to cover a song and my life depended on it, I think she would be in my top 3 list.
Yeah, she wouldn't miss.
I'm actually really intrigued as well in her original work, but I think this is actually the right time, like, to do this, especially with the difficulty of studios and things like that. If you've allocated this time and you've invested, because there's obviously a lot of money also that goes into this, and time and effort and people, this is perfect to do a show, however many times a week she does. But I'm very intrigued as well for her original work in the near future.
Me
and
too.
as a band,
I totally agree.
I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you.
See, they've changed the genre itself.
And I end up singing, and I know that I could learn to live without the rest.
I am stuck. We are stuck in the 60s. I'm either having a dream or I feel like I'm traveling back in time.
It is spot on, and I think it has to do with the arrangement that they have decided to go with. Very obviously, but
if they would have put like a sepia, what do you call it, filter,
yeah,
you literally it would
back
be
in the 60s.
Yeah,
but it's gorgeous because the idea of it's like listening to Carole King. Doesn't it bring you back to like listening to Carole King? Even the way that she's delivering the lyricism and everything, it's very much
cool
vintage.
It's all right to say cool mixture of like it's like like killing 2 birds with 1 stone in terms of modulation and acting through song. Like it seems like she's smiling, but she's actually modulating while also smiling.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I just adore how easy it comes to her, that connection, like that, acting through song. It's something that a lot of people find hard in the arts. It's one of the toughest things to do, the integration part of things, like integrating the technique and lyricism and all of it into an emotional aspect of it, a human aspect. It
Wonder
to her comes so natural.
Yeah, I wonder if she'll be interested in acting in like theatre.
I think she would murder. She would murder.
I'd be really interested to see that. If anyone knows if she's ever been involved in theatre.
Yeah, it would have surprised me if she has.
Because I wouldn't recommend that to many people, but I would recommend it to her. Like, it would be interesting. I think it would create enough interest to also, bring new eyes to theatre.
Singer, actress, yeah, definitely. Singing, acting, it just comes so natural to her, absolutely.
When there's no getting over that rainbow.
Oh, the light changing is just brilliant.
Unless the dreams won't come true. I can take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you.
I wonder if that drummer is left-handed.
Without you.
Bravo, bravo, Gigi, yes! Love it. I love her. I think she is so natural.
She's easy to look at. But I've been mesmerised by that drummer. I wonder if he's left-handed. And he obviously plays right-handed, but yeah, he's very strong on his right. And he's very loose on his left.
Yeah, maybe it's just habit.
What the fuck? That's usually the other way around. People are very, tight on their left and very loose on their right. Because, like someone like me, you're right-handed.
Yeah.
You like to do shit with your right hand. So you're a loser,
Sure.
But then on your left, every time you're practicing something, you're like, oh my god, now I have to practice with my left.
Yeah.
It's twice like, why don't you work the same way as this one? Yeah, but he seems very comfortable in the ghosts and stuff like that. So, but he's very strong here. So I don't know.
It's really cool though. I think this take of this song just really amplifies the sweetness and the details on the original song composition, because the chord progression and how the vocal line has been written into the original piece have kind of like become one in the original from the Carpenters. Like it kind of like sounds like one unison thing. In this specific take, in this cover, what you're hearing, it's a very defined vocal and then background, and I think that also comes with that vintage idea of the mixing, right? The analog sound where the voice is very far forward, and not only that is far forward, but it's even on the way in the way of singing, it's done, the modulation is done to amplify the little melody details that kind of become overlooked from the original. And it's a task that requires a lot of understanding of the singing phrase itself, and how, because it's very minuscule details that really amplify the melody. So it's constant practice, but it's just beautiful.
They're a very good band, all of them. They're truly great musicians, and she's obviously a good singer. Very interested to see maybe what's next for them, and if there's any original work you'd like to check out, I'm more than happy to. And let us know what's next. Goodbye.
Yay!